Good afternoon, everybody. It is December 1st, and we have a new book of the month. Hope everybody's staying warm inside. I'm really excited that it is nice and cold out. It is December, so it's nice to at least put a jacket on and not sweat. So today we're going to be doing our December book of the month, and it is called Pencil, A Story with a Point, by Anne Ingalls and illustrated by Dean Griffiths. So let's take a listen. Pencil and Jackson were very best friends. They went everywhere together. You see he carries it behind his ear. They scribbled and sketched. They played mustache, airplane, parade. They had loads of fun until Tablet moved in. Tablet's like an iPad. Jackson was captivated by Tablet. What do you think captivated means? Look at his face. Do you think he likes the tablet? I think so. Can you make movies? Tablet asked Pencil. Can you draw in color? Can you message Grandma in South Dakota? Pencil had been number 1. Now he felt like number 2. One day when Jackson was playing with Tablet, he dropped Pencil on the floor. Benny, the dog, picked him up and nearly chewed him to bits. Pencil was covered with teeth marks and drool, and then it happened. The final disgrace. Jackson tossed Pencil into the junk drawer. It looked like Pencil would live out his life with a jumble of junk, lost and forgotten. Everything in that drawer was blank, blunt, or broken. Pencil couldn't see any point to going on. Move over, snipped Scissors. You don't measure up, said Ruler. Pencil nearly lost his grip. Every time someone opened the drawer, Pencil pushed his way to the top, hoping he'd be chosen. Then one day, it happened. Jasmine opened the drawer. I wonder if there's a rubber band in here. Hey, I could use an old pencil. At last. Pencil was free at last. Pencil traveled everywhere in Jasmine's head, on her head, right behind her ear. Once in a while, Pencil and Jasmine sat with the tablet. Tablet, can't we just get along? Asked Pencil. Get lost. You're not my type, said Tablet. But the very next day, smash! Bernie knocked Tablet on the floor. Guess what happens when you drop a tablet or smartphone on the floor? You think you can use it anymore? It's real fun until it gets broken, and then you can't use it at all. I know a lot of you out there have experienced that. No more videos, no more games, no more movies. A tear rolled down Jackson's cheek. Pencil was stumped. What can I do? He went back to the junk drawer for help. He tried on pencil toppers with fuzzy hair, with glitz, with springs, with googly eyes. Nothing worked. A pencil with an eraser on each end is just pointless. Get it? There's an eraser here, there's no pencil point. That pencil was sharp. Pencil showed Jackson all the other cool things he could do. He could be a bookmark. He could be a back scratcher. He could be a tent pole for a really small tent. None of this worked either. Then Pencil had a new idea. He went back to the junk drawer to see if sticky notes would help. Pencil sketched his idea. He'll get a real charge out of that, said the battery. Ha. I'd be delighted to help, said the flashlight. Before long, everyone pitched in. Pencil and his friends began to create a fancy flip book. Happy to hold things together, said Paperclip and Tape. Jackson picked up pencil and began to draw. You're a cut above the rest, said Scissors. Our friendship is permanent, said Marker. What would I do without you, asked Pencil. We stick together, said Glue. I'll be drawing on your friendship, said Pencil, and after all, that is really the point. The end. Nothing beats a good pencil. I love a sharp pencil. And even if they break, you can sharpen them again, and they're as good as new. If you drop that tablet, you got to go get a new one. It won't work at all. So pencil is still a really probably the best tool for school anyway. You need a nice pencil with an eraser, and you're good to go. So what we're going to do with our story today is we're going to do something called the 5 W's. Now, you already know a couple of W's. The first W is who. Who are the characters? The second W is where. Where does the story take place? The setting. And we've talked about that a couple of times. The next W is when. When did it happen? Was it in the future? Was it in the past? Was it in the daytime, the morning, at night? That can be part of the setting as well. These are new. We haven't talked about these today. What happened? What was the problem in the story? What happened in the story? And the last W we're going to talk about today is why. Is there a lesson to the story? Why did it happen? What is the lesson that the story is trying to teach you? Okay, so let's go over these with our story. Let's talk about the who first. Who are our characters in this story? Now, there's a bunch of different characters, but we're going to talk about the main characters. The main character are the characters that are throughout the whole story. So I would say there are probably 2. What do you think? I would say Pencil for sure, because Pencil was throughout the whole video, or the whole book, sorry, and Jackson. That's the who of our story. It's about Pencil and Jackson. Okay, the next W is the setting. Where did it take place? Well, when I look at the book, I know it's not at the beach. I know it's not in the jungle. I know it's not in outer space. Where are they in the story? I know that Jackson is working. They have a junk drawer. Their dog is there. The sister is there. Where might that be? This story, the setting, takes place at Jackson's house. That's where his dog is. That's where he is. That's where the junk drawer is. That's the where of the story. The next one is when. When did the story take place? Well, as I'm looking at the story, I don't see that it took place long, long time ago. I don't see that it took place in the future. I don't see any pages that they're outside at night. So I would say that this book took place in the daytime. That would be the when. So now is the what. What happened in the story? Well, what happened is that pencil was Jackson's favorite thing until tablet came along. And he tossed pencil in a drawer, in his junk drawer, so he could play with his tablet because he thought it was a little bit more exciting. So that's what happened. Pencil was replaced by tablet because Jackson thought that tablet did more and was more fun. And the last one, we just kind of answered the question as well. Why did this happen, and what is the lesson that we learned? Well, this is kind of like the ending of the story. So what Jackson figured out was that the tablet was great and was lots of fun until it broke. And then he couldn't fix it and he couldn't use it anymore. So pencil was able to bring all the other things in the junk drawer together, and they had something very creative for Jackson to do. And Jackson again found out that the pencil was indeed very fun to use and could find many uses for it. And even Jasmine, his sister, found that she liked using the pencil as well. So when you have a story like this, there are always the 5 W's. Who, where, when, what, and why. All stories will have these 5 W's. So I'm going to have another story for you, just a regular, The Three Little Pigs. I'm sure that you've heard it before. I want you to listen to it and see if you can figure out the 5 W's. Who is the story about? Where does it take place? When does it take place? What happened? And why? And if you want to draw me a picture about the 3 little pigs, you may do that. But what I would like for you to do in honor of our story is to use a pencil. You can use a regular pencil. You can use colored pencils. Let's get away from our tablets and our electronics today, and let's do some writing. If you want to write the five W's about the 3 little pigs, you can do that. If you want to draw a picture, you can do that too. But let's get our pencils out and let's have some fun using just our regular tools and get away from that tablet and that computer. I hope you enjoyed our story, Pencil, a story with a point. And we've got a couple weeks left of school. We'll be doing some holiday stories coming up in the next couple of weeks. And I hope you guys are enjoying this nice weather. And I can't wait to see some of your pictures and what you're doing with the 3 little pigs. And I will see you guys soon. Have a great day. Bye.